that time of day for Wrenchin Roger.
That's right.
Well, Wrenchin Roger, you've been out and about since we last talked this morning. Have you seen anything new on the show floor?
I've seen quite a few new tools and new functions and tools, but I want to touch on something we spoke about a little bit yesterday because I got a demonstration on it, and that's on the OTC Genesis Touch.
The what?
The OTC Genesis Touch.
Ah, and that is from OTC.
Yes. Particularly what stood out to me was they really made it where it's like a guided test plan on a factory scan tool. It's as easy to use as a smartphone. There's usually this sort of dichotomy between like mechanic finds a scan tool hard, but then he could Twitter, he could Facebook, do all the stuff he needs to do on his cell phone. So really what makes the tool as special as it is its functionality, its ease of use.
Okay. And this tool also, it also connects to existing databases from automotive data providers, correct?
That is correct. For example, AAPEX, where instead of any tool could, if it has online capability, you could go to a browser and then go www.identifix.com, put the car in, but you just did 4 different steps to go there. And this tool, you scan the code on the car, it reads mode 9, so you're not even choosing the car, and once you have that code, it automatically, if you so choose, there's several buttons on the bottom, you're not going to a different screen, you click on it, automatically logs you into Identifix with the code, with the car, all correctly in.
Okay, but I think it's important that you should just mention the other databases that it also connects you with.
For example, Mitchell One, all data, even technician service training, that does webcasts, all of them right connected to the tool. Pathfinder, which is proprietary to OTC. Instead of backing all, like in your Genesis, you got to back all the way out. Go into Pathfinder, go in, find what you need, then back all the way out, go into the car, back, go back in what you're looking at. It's all integrated right in the tool. You're doing minimal steps. What it comes down to it is you work 10 hours a day, you're going to get too tired. And easier it is, the better you can diagnose that car.
Is there any danger that the technician might be overloaded with too many options to go to?
Well, I actually don't think so, because on your cell phone, I don't think we get overloaded because my cell phone could do 100 different things. It's the way it's presented. If you present it in a way it's not overwhelming, then you could text someone while you're receiving a call and receiving an email at the same time without going, whoa, what's going on, right? Cell phone does it in an intuitive way. And that's really what they, I think, succeeded in the tool from what I've seen from the demonstration.
Okay. And do you really think this is one of the more unique products you've seen on the show floor?
I personally think this tool is a game changer. I honestly think every scan tool is going to move to this because this is the closest thing the aftermarket could get to a factory scan tool with guided fault finding. That's what divides aftermarket scan tools to factory scan tools, is guided fault finding. This is as close as you'll get from the aftermarket.
Okay. Any other products worth mentioning at this point?
I would say I was impressed that AutoLogic added a function where if you have the factory Volvo scan software, you could use the AutoLogic as the interface. So now that's one less scan tool I have to buy, I could use one tool. Speaking of that, there's On-Land Scientech, the iScan 2 WT could be the interface for Jaguar, Ford, Volvo, BMW, Mercedes, Volkswagen, Audi. Interface being, I could have the software from wherever else, a factory subscription, but I don't have to walk around 10 different factory scan tools. I use the same tool as the interface, just with the software. So that is something that is very important for guys, especially a mobile technician. You don't want to be driving around with $100,000 of tools. It's a good way to get robbed.
Wrenchin Roger, you've been a very busy guy today.
Yes.
Okay, well, get out there and do it again.
Sounds good. Thanks, Elliot.